What happened? What happened for it? No, the game would start over. If you ain't quit and the game lagged out, y'all will start over, bro. It won't be no he will not get the win. Now if he was blowing you, if he was blowing you, bro. Hey Chris, can you handle that, Chris?
Well, I'm not too big game. I gotta wait. I gotta wait.
Wait a second, y'all. That's Chris, man,
Oh my
y'all.
God!
That's by accident. That's by accident, bro.
Let's see.
I'll let Chris handle that.
What league is this? What team you with?
I think he the Bills and the Chiefs. He one of them two.
During his time, but he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team. Oh, you dang right.
Sorry. We in this game, like, can we play? That could be. That could be. Keep going, keep going.
I had to scramble out. I had to scramble out of that shit. You had that shit covered up.
QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Quickly out to the tight end. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. That throw and catch.
I gotta watch out. I know your line is crazy. They do not play about that damn O-line.
That's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Yo, cuz, you been good, though, dog? Everything you cool with you?
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass on second down.
Oh! That's supposed to be a curl. He ran the wrong route. He was supposed to sit right there.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect
that's a guaranteed joint, yo.
Never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, "Hey, that's my bad."
Looking downfield. On target to the left. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Yeah, that was crazy. They definitely let that go.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hell no, I ain't doing no fucking onside kick.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Oh!
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the
He started bringing some tackles. I got nervous. Oh, hell no. He almost got out of there. Yeah, that is some college shit.
This drive comes from the 31-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. There's
continuing
to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They're going back to the ground. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line.
You think you be hiking the ball faster, you at home and shit.
And what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
They definitely playing. They definitely playing to play this shit. They trying to show up.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Come on, y'all.
Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Oh, no, that's the right play.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on.
Oh, he's supposed to be. Wow.
From the 45. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it.
Hey, I was about to say, come on. He redeemed himself. He redeemed himself.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Oh.
They'll leave it with him.
Ooh,
and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside to hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Caught behind the line. It's Paul. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Right.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work.
I'm out of pocket. I already been tall-ass wide receiver. These motherfuckers like 6'5", 6'4", 6'3".
Sometimes these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness, they got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Ooh. Beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Trying play action. He'll take a deep shot.
Get there.
And they run it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys.
I know exactly who that is. I was definitely trying to recruit him a few years ago. He actually a problem. I knew he was going to be a problem.
The passing game and where guys are, it's fun to watch him play defense.
Oh!
And the third down pass is incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
You see how high he got to jump to go ahead and break that joint up? That's crazy.
This crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, Alex.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Lost one deep
Get
down
there.
the
Come
right
on.
side.
Oh, my God. This shit.
They'll
That
get
is
him
crazy.
stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Hey, listen, that's the, hey, I'm going to keep it a being with you. Ball right there, for him to go up there, that's mano y mano right there. I can't even get mad at that shit.
The names changed, but the Sooners, they've got burners on the outside. They make big plays. They've always got a fun, fast offense, and this guy's just fitting right in line.
No!
He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands.
I'm
A
gonna
guy
block
that
that shit.
every
That nigga
single
fast
week
as
you
hell.
know this guy's going to touch the football. And when it
He
gets
is
near the end
fast as
zone,
hell,
you
man.
still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
He definitely was moving forward, too.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it.
Oh.
But your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision.
Yeah, hold on
Decided
to
to
that.
go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. It's really nice to put some points in.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Yeah, let's hike the ball. Come on, let's do this.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh, get that!
And now the incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And man, I'll tell
You
what,
look right at the ball. Like, go over there and get it.
And he breaks up the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game, and you got to be careful when you attack him.
Sends his first one of the day on the wing. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
He went right out there, too.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Oh, who
Snagged
that?
in the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to
Oh, no.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go.
Oh!
Breaks into the open.
Oh, my God. 2 crossovers. It's over.
Slippery
It's over
slide.
now.
Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
It's over now.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at
Oh,
the
come
39.
on.
And
I
a
can't.
really nice pickup
Y'all
there.
pointing to that.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense.
This shit.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark
I was hoping he was right there underneath.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. The corners are walked up tight. Lost to fire on second down. He's got an open man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution.
Once I saw him cheat up, I was like, he might get burnt. Fuck it.
With the run on first and goal. And this offense just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding.
Oh, he's right there.
Especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know in this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
Surging forward on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Iowa! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half.
Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Lofts one high and deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Fucked up deep on that sideline. So I see what you're trying to do.
I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
He'll off one deep down the left side.
Hit there.
Incomplete.
Wow.
They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Iowa has the ball back on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense, and I've got the lead that had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job at pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, fires down.
Oh, through his
They
head.
dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And how
Wow.
loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Going to swing it on second down. This time he's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Hauls it in. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving the chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get good matchups of safeties or linebackers on receivers. Nice execution by the offense, getting the free first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Off the play fake. There's the pressure.
We're faster than him.
He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And these jet sweeps used to be plays where you ran to try to trick them and get out wide and make big plays. But now, short yardage situations, you start to pack it in tight. Okay, I'll go out wide and I'll pick up my 5 to 10 yards and make it easy and get me a first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Finds his big tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big push.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now.
We are being told that we have a small problem, so we have to figure out where his diploma is. We have every diploma except for one. Mr. Wiley, are you in the back? Can you see if we have one in the back, please?
Let me go take a look. I think we got it. Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye out for us. So they start this drive.
Sometimes the most important deliveries take a little longer than expected when they're coming from so far away.
My brother, I will cross the ocean a billion times for you.
Would you really? Would you really?
For bringing me home to
Would
you
you really?
safe for your big milestone.
I don't know. That's the crazy part. I don't, like, yo, I'm over here talking with Lee in the damn chat and shit. Dead game. And I come back to this shit.
He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
That's a pick. That's a pick.
Today was okay. That's right. 23, 8-12. This is probably the best ChatGPT hack I've seen in the last year. You have to try to borrow a day-in-the-life trend with ChatGPT. First, what you got to do is go over to ChatGPT and write down all of your goals in the diary. So this literally includes everything you've ever dreamed of, everything you've ever wanted to accomplish, everything you desire. Make sure you write all of those down, and right before you hit send, enter this prompt. Tell me a story of a day in my life as my future self based on this description. Then simply press send, and the response it gives you, I want you to simply read through that and truly try to envision yourself in that future position. And after you're done visualizing and soaking all that in, then you type the next prompt. Create me a daily schedule to follow that will allow me to actually achieve this dream life. Thank me by giving me a follow and comment prompt down below for some of my favorite AI prompts.
I don't know, bro. It ain't me.
Let's say I need to make my first 50,000 in a couple months, and you into content, right? This is what
you know that dead space in your backyard you avoid all summer because it's basically the surface of the.
That's some shit. Yo, cuz that's some shit.
The offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Going right to work up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Shit, me and Lee going at it right now. It's 21-21, third quarter. Lee, we're talking about college football.
Quarter all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route.
Yup, come on.
The play action fake. Pressure coming. Unleashes one.
Good shit.
And that total goes to 16.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker
Dang.
away.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Making a big INT for this defense. kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They give it to him again. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth.
All right, let's do this shit. Come on.
So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains.
Hell yeah, come on.
But it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that first down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical.
Oh, yeah.
Nice job by that.
Safety playing too low.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
The sweet feet buy a little time. It's complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now
This nigga is hurt.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself.
Nah, 2 minutes and under.
Football, they're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
2 minutes and under.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top.
Touchdown, Iowa! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous.
I just need my defense to keep playing. This nigga getting whooped on. My quarterback, that nigga running through the damn, he's running through hell.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. For this Sooner offense to go back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got the first down and still on his feet. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 30.
Oh no, I got worried right there. I knew some shit was about to happen.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down.
Get there first. Ah! Come on. That's a pick. Come on, get another one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver in his
Good
speed.
shit.
He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back.
Ooh.
There we go. That's a kind of
Good
play
shit.
that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That was a good play. That was a good line.
Running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
With the catch, it's Provo. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wants to throw on first down.
Good shit.
This is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Man, what a play by the defender. Thrown into the end zone, he swats it away. When a game's this close, this late, that's a play when we look back on this one that maybe helps win the game for this team.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to throw it. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on 4th down. Obviously, a field goal does
My defensive lineman just
saved
the game. That was crazy.
My pocket, I can attack the whole field. I just got to focus in on the yardage to get this 4th down and move the sticks.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit.
Fuck!
In the window for the score.
He was in the wrong place, wrong time.
Offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Finds his man. It's Paul. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Paul. Gets it out across the 40.
I couldn't even make an audible on the play.
This offense trying to put together a good drive.
job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the catch. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. It's complete to the left. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Pulls it in. It's Paul. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They're rushing to the line, already in position for the potential game winner. Got to spike it and stop the clock. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Power football with the run. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. They'll try to move the chains on the
shit.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Yo, cuz, good game, man.
Steal right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.